serving overseer of the Citadel Global Community Church in Lagos, Pastor Tunde Bakare, says Professor Yemi Osinbajo should leave if he is not allowed to perform his role as the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bakare, however, said he did not believe reports that Osinbajo was being handicapped in office and not allowed to perform his constitutional role, adding that he would like to hear directly from the horse's mouth. The cleric spoke on Tuesday night in an Instagram live chat with popular journalist Dele Momodu. He said, "I don't know if the statement is true that he's not allowed to perform because the constitution is very clear on what the role of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is, especially as it relates to steering the economy of the nation. Before I accepted General Muhammadu Buhari's offer, I said what would be my role because I am not prepared to be a spare tire, and he said to me that my role will be as prescribed by the constitution and as many other things as you can be given to do. I want to hear is one day from the vice president that he is not allowed to perform. I don't like rumor and I don't like gossip. If he's not allowed to perform, I would wonder what is he going or is he doing there because he's not allowed to perform. If he is content in his office and is given responsibilities and is discharging those responsibilities to the best of his ability, I do not believe the story that he's not allowed to perform. If that is true, let him say so and not other people saying he's not allowed to perform. There is constitutional rule for the vice president. It is spelled out in black and white. If he's not allowed to do that, then what is he doing there? Because if I am enrolled as a teacher and I am not allowed to teach in that school, I will look for another school. The Punch had reported that the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, said that he decided not to hand over power to Osinbajo when he traveled to the United Kingdom on a private visit from April 25th to May 5th, 2019, because there was no constitutional requirement for him to do so. In the past, Buhari had been known to hand over power to his deputy anytime he was traveling out of the country for unofficial engagements. For instance, when the president traveled to London on a working leave on August 3rd, 2018 and returned on the 18th, spending a total of 16 days, he handed over to Osinbajo. It was while Osinbajo was acting president during the same period that he sacked the Director General of the Department of State Services, Lawal Daura, a move that was said to have been vehemently opposed by those close to the president. Incidentally, since Daura's sacking, the president has not transferred power to Osinbajo again. Okay, so I just believe that Pastor Tunde Bakare just being economical with the truth, or just trying to play to the gallery, or just trying to be, for the benefit of doubt. If you want to look at this whole thing, it is glaring. All of them know, Timber and Calibers, well-read people, the elites, they know what is happening. The way this country is being run, at all, none of them can take it. Even in their own private business, even in their small business, they cannot take it. This is not how to run a country. Just that we have entered it. We talk about constitution. Pastor Tunde Bakare is talking about constitution in this country. People that do not even respect constitution. If really we respect constitution in this country, we wouldn't have been doing all these things. We wouldn't have been experiencing all of those things that we are experiencing. Everything is just zigzag. And that was why if you listen to this man, Dele Momodu, he was vibrating and said, this is not how a country should be. At least anybody who wants to mount the office of a president must be, somebody who has worked in multinational companies, who has already worked on his own company, who has done this, who has been able to manage business and what have you. But what do we have? Of course, he couldn't even, of course, everybody knew quite all right who he was directing this whole thing to. At the end of the day, you see that they talk about constitution that they don't respect. Everybody they act in impunity. And again, you can imagine the IGP, the one that has just left, IGP Adamu. They knew quite alright that the man will be retiring. They've been singing this song since last year. They've been singing it. They know it, even without even doing it. In an orderly manner, you ought to have known who is going to be the next, who is going to be whatever. You follow the due process. As the man is clocking, every bit of the whole thing, where 60 years of age or 35 years in service, every people who are behind him, somebody who's supposed to take over would have been going for training and be going for seminar and courses for him to assume that office. But at the end of the day, now we are hearing that the president, he said he should hand over. He should not hand over. Some people said the man still came to office yesterday or today, yesterday, with his uniform and still try to give order. Meanwhile, he's supposed to have been retired and left the place so that another people will come in. The same thing with service chiefs. They drag it. So when you want to relate everything with what Dele Momodu was talking about, that anybody, maybe next time, people should be able to know, not that anybody anywhere belle face. No, at least we should get some things right, even if we cannot get other things right. But at least, but in this one, nothing that we even got right. In everything is just upside down. They are not systemic. This presidency is not systemic. It's not even doing things accordingly like a corporate body. Nigeria is just being run anyhow. What we are discussing now is a cattle, herdsmen, people inside bush. That is what we are discussing at this age and time, and we expect the international community to take us serious. Of course, they're never taking us serious because of the kind of calibers we are putting at the DC. We have Nigerians that are well-to-do. Nigerians, we are not talking of money. We are not talking of those who are stealing money. We are talking of people with a pedigree, not all this fake integrity here and there. People who can perform, people that will speak. That you see again, see what we are experiencing with all this rubbish that is happening. Nobody, we don't even know whether we have a president. He cannot even talk to anybody. You just be seeing him on this thing. All of them will just be greeting, all this fake greeting, and be smiling, fake smiles. Even when you see him in occasion, they will just be saying yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Oh my goodness, you see older people, they cannot just stand firm and everybody will do eye service. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. All correct. They can't even say anything because of greed. I don't even know if our politicians can be this so gullible because of money. They're not that they are hungry or not that they are this, but because of greed, they will just be behaving as if they are less privileged people. Of course, they are less privileged, because I don't know what you want to have in this life that you will see until you enter your grave. You still be looking for that money because they are not contented. So coming back to Pastor Tunde Bakare, he just played to the gallery, and it is a known fact. The president is not there, the vice president that is hale and hearty, like Lai Mohammed will say, and chatty. Oh God, when people were asking about Buhari that time when he was sick, he said, oh, the president is hale and hearty and is chatty, that he can chat, he can do this and that, he's very strong. So we have a vice president that is hale and hearty and chatty, and yet we don't even know whether this man, they just spoiled this man's career, a very vibrant, intelligent man for that matter. When Osinbajo speaks, when he talks, when he addresses, you will sit down, you will sit back. For as many, forget all these things that are happening. Let us go individually and assess them individually. When Osinbajo speaks, when he talks, you know that yes, there is this confidence that you will have. That yes, you have somebody who is representing you, but a lot of things are just, of course, because they brought him on that platform, not because he wanted to be there, because they just put him as they had an agenda. So he cannot cough because he never even envisaged that he could get there, but he has what it takes to be there, honestly. But they will not allow him to work because they believe that he's going to outshine all of them. So this one that Pastor Tunde Bakare is not telling us that until you come and tell you. Of course, if you are expecting Osinbajo to tell you anything, nothing. Osinbajo is not going to tell you nothing. He's not going to say anything. So guys, let us hear your opinion. He said if he cannot be allowed to perform his duty or his function, the best thing is for him to leave. Really, Fani Kayode had said it before now, but now that is what we are saying. Leave your comment guys below and let's have your take.